A very good afternoon to you and welcome to Lunchtime News, come to you live and direct from the Newsfirst Centre here in Colombo. I am Florine Rajendran. Let's start off with a look at your headlines this afternoon. Staff at the Puttlam Zonal Education Office on sick leave. Education activities in schools come to a standstill. Preschool teacher murdered in Munragala. Train operation on the coastal line will be delayed after 8 tonight. Today is the final day of Sri Lanka's largest public service initiative, the Newsfirst Gammada Door-to-Door campaign. On to your top story this afternoon, the All Ceylon Teachers Association said that all teachers, principals and all divisional education staff of the Puttlam zone are engaging in a trade union action by going on sick leave. General Secretary of the association, Joseph Stalin, said that the trade union action is being staged in protest to an incident where a Northwestern Provincial Councillor had threatened and attempted to assault the zonal education director. The All Ceylon Teachers Association notes that disciplinary action must be taken against the provincial councillor.
Our correspondent stated that the teachers, principals and divisional education officers are staging this trade union action in protest to the actions of the provincial councillor. Our cameras captured footage of how the education activities of the Puttlam division have been hampered as a result of this. The provincial councillor had threatened and attempted to assault the zonal education director on the 16th of this month. The All Ceylon Teachers Association and the Principals Association staged the demonstration in protest to this incident. The police SSP of Puttlam, who arrived at the scene, stated that action will be taken against the provincial councillor under the provisions of the law. Thereby, the provincial councillor had surrendered himself to the police last evening through his lawyer and was later released on bail.
On to another one of our headline-making news. A preschool teacher in Munragala was found murdered. Police said that her lifeless body was discovered in a jungle area in the Kivulare area in Marava, Munragala. Yesterday, a complaint had been made to the police citing her disappearance. The office of the police media spokesperson said that investigations led to the discovery of her body. Meanwhile, a tense situation was reported from opposite the Paddy Marketing Board branch located in Mandalgiriya, Madirigiriya.
Farmers who had been waiting in line for days opposite the Paddy Marketing Board branch in Madirigiriya to sell their harvest were turned back yesterday. This was because the branch office was closed down. Following this, a tense situation was reported. When contacted, the manager of the Paddy Marketing Board for the Polonnaruwa district, Nimaleka Naika, said that the reason for the closure was the storage facilities being filled up with previously purchased paddy. The Paddy Marketing Board says that the reason for the closure was over a legal matter between the board and the regional office. However, the district manager said that the branch office will be opened again on Monday.
A protest was staged opposite the President's Balika Vidyalaya in Valahandua, Gaul. Teachers protested opposite the school against an incident where a non-academic staff member and a group of parents has consumed alcohol in the school premises. Students who had witnessed this incident on a holiday last week had informed the class teacher of this the following day. The teachers charged that although this was brought to the attention of the school principal, no action had been taken against it.
The children had been forcibly asked to say that they didn't consume alcohol, then it was tea that they were drinking. There is no need for alcohol to be consumed in the school premises. We also asked to stop protecting those who consumed alcohol and those who brought drugs into the school.
Our correspondent stated that a complaint had been lodged at the Southern Provincial Education Office. Our correspondent added that the district education director and a number of other officers commenced an investigation on the incident. Health Minister Rajatha Sinaratne, who was receiving treatment at the Mount Elizabeth Hospital in Singapore, has returned to the island. The duty manager of the Kadunaka International Airport confirmed this to Newsfirst. The duty manager said that Minister Rajatha Sinaratne arrived in the country last night. The Newsfirst Gum at the Door-to-Door campaign organised to give a voice to the voiceless entered its 24th day today. The public service initiative, which is due to conclude today, is organised in collaboration with the University of Peradeniya.
Gum at the Door-to-Door, a national public service initiative.
The Newsfirst teams that toured the 25 districts of the country during 24 days identified many problems faced by the general public, mainly in the most rural of places. The objective was to draw the attention of the authorities to the plethora of issues and ensure that immediate solutions are provided. Today, our teams began their journey from the Negombo, Ampara and Kandy districts. Our teams touring Negombo will be visiting a number of fishing villages today. Our team set off to identify the issues faced by these fishing communities after participating in a ceremony held at the Alutkurua village.
The exercise is to reach out to people to understand what are the problems they are facing. It is not a one-time exercise, it's a continuous exercise, but it is a very ambitious exercise for a media organization to undertake. We are your weapon and we are your mouthpiece. So we are reaching out and trying to understand the problems and then taking it to the people and the institutions who have the mandate, who have the responsibility to correct it.
Following the conclusion of the event, our team took down in writing the various issues faced by the people of the village. Our teams are currently en route to a number of other villages to inquire into their problems. The Newsfirst team touring the Kandy district began their journey from Navalapitiya. Following the conclusion of a ceremony organised in the area, the Newsfirst teams looked into the problems faced by the people and are due to visit a number of villages in the area this evening. The Newsfirst Gum at the Door-to-Door campaign based in the Ampara district commenced their journey from Mahoya today. Newsfirst Shamid Rasuldeen joins us with the latest.
The brutality of the war which ended in the year 2009 is felt by those who survived it. An individual like this man who's standing onto my left. He lost his eye fighting for the mother. Today he has no other option but to have all hope on God. He does not have proper food to eat. He has his two children to look after and he has a family to look after as well. What is left for him is only hope. Hope from God. Shamir Rasuldeen reporting from Mahoya in the east of the country.
We are also joined by Newsfirst Joel Outscoon from Mahoya.
Is it easy for you to live without your loved ones? Well, it is hard. But digging deep through into Rani Amma's story, she lost her son in the war when he was in grade 8. Ever since, she has been in the search for her son, running from pillar to pillar, but still she has not lost hope. This is just one woman in the search of her loved ones. She is awaiting for the return of her son. Joel Outscoon, Newsfirst.
Well, that's a wrap of lunchtime news here at Newsfirst. You can log into our website www.newsfirst.lk for these stories and much more. For the Newsfirst team, I am Florine Rajendran. Have a wonderful day ahead of you.